I'm Jack Jansma of WingShooting Adventures. We're here in Budapest, Hungary to film some aspects of what our Hungarian wing-shooting adventure consists of. We do 3 days of driven shooting up in the countryside north of Budapest, and we spend a couple of days here in Budapest giving you a chance to take a private tour and give you a little ability to acquaint yourself with some of the Hungarian culture and history. I'd like to introduce Jimmy Allgood of Dublin,
Georgia.
You bet. What do you think of our Hungarian wing-shooting adventure?
You know, generally, the Hungarian culture has been one of the most unique experiences I've ever had. As far as the birds, I don't think I've ever shot as many birds or shot as many birds high, low, and side and right. It was phenomenal.
And you're a pretty good wing shot.
Well, thank you very much.
You guys down south must pull the trigger once in a while.
Shoot a few bobwhite quail down there.
I gathered that. They did very, very well, and I'm just pleased. And so are the Hungarians. They said, boy, you got some guys here that know how to pull the trigger.
Well, the hospitality is amazing, Jack. It really is, and thank you very much for what we've done.
We enjoy it more watching you guys on almost
Good.
watching you shoot than having you shoot.
That's a great day. It was a great day.
Yeah. Or at the fish camp, you should have been here yesterday.
That's right. That's right.
That's fairly standard.
Prettiest day we've ever had.
That happens.
Full the boat full of.
Like Christmas time in Hungary, but this is very unusual here in the first part of December. Normally, temperature is in the high 30s, mid 40s, and not snow. Hasn't happened in 10 years, but here we are today. But the shooting's still good, and it is beautiful out. was doing very well with his 28 gauge. We'll have to talk to him about it.
And I shot a couple of low birds, but by and large, those were very good birds.
Those are very good birds, and you're shooting a Protzi.
Yeah.
28 gauge.
28.
With some choke in it.
It's choked, light modified and improved modified, 30-inch barrels.
And that sucker just reaches right out and touches.
Well, you know, it does it. And I checked. You know, some things you don't really want to know because it starts messing with your mind. But I saw a shoot number 7.5 shot. But I said, you know, hey, that's what I got. That's what I shoot, right?
Well, they were shooting them very well.
Well, thank you. You know, I was in a good spot then. The birds came really well, presented themselves well. Randy told me, and I didn't realize this. Randy told me at one time, he said I had 2 doubles in the air at the same time. What do you think?
Life's pretty good here. We're really roughing it out in the boonies.
I've just got my hands in here with my hand warmers, and they're doing.
Today we shot 412 birds, beautiful group of pheasants, hard flying, and they don't just fall down in the air, you gotta shoot them. Horn playing you just heard, and the fire, and the green around the tableau is very traditional here in Eastern Europe. They're very respectful and they have a lot of tradition. The horn playing plays to different thoughts. Number one, the spirit of the hunt, the spirit of the birds, and the spirit of the future hunts to come. They're very respectful of their game here, and they're very proud of their traditions. It's a very nice way to end up a hunt. Everyone feels that they've done a great job, and the birds have contributed, the hunters, the beaters, and all the people involved. Nice tradition. We're very fortunate to be here, and it's great. I'd like to introduce my Hungarian partner, Agnes Simonides. We've been partners for over 20 years now, and we've had a great time bringing people here to shoot pheasants in Hungary. Aggie, you do a fine job.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're the best partner anybody could ever have. And don't we have fun?
Yes. It is also my pleasure.
Oh, thank you. And the guys just love it.
Thank you.
Great hunting, great shooting. The Hungarian people are just so welcoming, and they're a lot of fun too. Although the language is impossible, we don't need a lot of language because the language of all liking what we do is great. What do you think?
Yes.
We got another 20 years of doing this?
I hope so.
Okay.
And we can communicate well with the hands.
That's true.
Well, this is a beautiful city, very historic, and just the trip here is worth seeing the city. But the shooting is absolutely incredible. We've shot many places before, and now have a wonderful place to shoot. Tremendous, nice high birds, and lots of them. It's just a wonderful experience. Over the years, I've brought several of my friends and their wives, and they've all thoroughly enjoyed it.
Standing here with my good friend Tony Cram from Honolulu, Hawaii, and as you can see, the weather is not quite Honolulu style. We've just completed our 3 days of driven shooting, and we're spending our 2 days in Budapest now looking over, exploring some of the history and the culture of the Hungarian people. However, the major thing we're here for is shooting birds. Tony, how did it go?
Nothing like it, Jack. Driven shooting in Hungary is fabulous. We had a couple of light days, probably a 200 bird afternoon sessions. Unbelievable, they call them light days. The birds flew fabulously high. We gave it a good go, knocking each other's birds down, but nothing like it. Just fabulous wing shooting.
The ladies go to Vienna for 2 days. They get to do shopping and sightseeing, and they join us when we come in from the field after our 3 days of driven shooting. One of the nice attractions here in Budapest for Christmas is the Christmas marketplace right here behind the Kempinski Hotel. All the stuff you see and the smells of the sausage and the glühwein wine, plus all the homemade stuff. Everything here homemade in Hungary and just comes out for Christmas time. You won't see any made in China labels here. It's a lot of fun, just an enjoyable time just walking through it. Beautiful setup. Take a look at this food here. You want to go on a diet, this is not the place. The pig hocks, the shish kebabs, the sausage, and just the smell.